I'm Kitty.
And I'm Max.
And this is Dango Duo!
And welcome back to our Fall Anime 2019 Megathon! Isekai edition!
Yay!
Kitty, what brand new, spanking new isekai are we reviewing today?
Today we're reviewing High School Prodigies Have It Easy in Another World. Episode 1. High School Prodigies Have Arrived in Another World. 7 high school prodigies crash land in another world. Isekai shenanigans ensue.
So Kitty, what were your thoughts on this first episode?
Well, this is probably the worst one we've seen so far. We have nothing good to say about this one. I'll tell you what I didn't like. There's a shit ton of boob jiggle. There's some, gross saliva tech going on. It's just bad. Also, you kids like Danganronpa? Here's a worse Danganronpa, but isekai. Who let the 16-year-old become prime minister? How is this 16-year-old the best at anything, let alone being a surgeon? Also, the magician just looks like an elementary school kid and not a high school one. This is stupid. This whole thing is stupid. You should not have elected a, 16-year-old as your prime minister. Now, Max, what were your thoughts on today's episode?
So, right off minute 1 and 30 seconds, this anime becomes absolute nonsense. And not in the fun anime kind of way. It becomes, nonsensical, almost like a kind of drunken story someone just told you. And aside from the characters' designs being incredibly forgettable, the rest of the anime kind of teeters between being kind of boring, being very predictable, and just being, weird. This episode involves these amazing kids who are somehow 16 years old, but also the greatest at whatever craft they are. And the main character, his power set is not really defined. He invents mayonnaise in this fantasy world, because I guess being a prime minister lets you do that. It's kind of a mess, and this is actually, we would say right now, probably the worst isekai that we've seen, and also the worst episode of anything we've seen this season.
I think so. I think we would award this show worst this season. Overall, as you can tell, this is not an isekai worth watching. It's dumb, it's a little offensive, and just, God, there's so much better that you can be watching. Even our next isekai is better than this one.
And with that said, if you enjoyed this lightning-fast anime review, please consider leaving a like to drizzle tons of mayonnaise over your baked potato. And check out the description of this video for handy links as to how you can support us. And come back tomorrow for another lightning-fast anime review.
Last isekai. Thank God.
Last isekai. For now.
For this season. Yeah.